Certainly. Here is the story of Lan translated into English. The story of Lan in the forest. Lan, a young and enthusiastic Vietnamese woman, decided to embark on a personal challenge, to live alone in the forest for 53 days. Inspired by stories of living close to nature and self-sufficiency, Lan meticulously prepared for this journey. She studied survival skills, made a list of necessary tools, and mentally prepared for the significant lifestyle change. She arranged her personal affairs, said goodbye to friends and family, and set out on her adventure with a mixture of excitement and apprehension. Upon arriving at the forest, Lan felt the tranquility of her surroundings and a deep connection with nature. Chapter 1, Building the Shelter. Days 1 to 3, finding the location and preparing materials. Lan found a flat area near a small stream where bamboo grew abundantly. She began by cutting bamboo, selecting straight and sturdy poles. Using a machete and other tools, she carefully cut each bamboo segment and assembled the frame for her shelter. After completing the frame, Lan proceeded to build the walls and roof. She mixed mud with straw to make plaster, which she applied to the bamboo frame. The mud helped insulate and protect against the wind. Lan used bamboo to construct the roof, layering the poles and securing them with rattan. To protect the roof from rain, she covered it with palm leaves or straw. Day 4 to 6, constructing the walls and roof. With the frame completed, Lan continued building the walls and roof. She applied the mud plaster to the bamboo, ensuring a tight seal to keep out the elements. For the roof, Lan placed bamboo poles in a tiered pattern, securing them with rattan and covering them with leaves and straw to ensure waterproofing. Day 7, inspection and final touches. Once the shelter was finished, Lan inspected the entire structure, making any necessary repairs. She cleaned the surrounding area and organized her tools, preparing for her new life in the forest. Chapter 2, Preparing the Land and Planting Vegetables. Land preparation. With the shelter complete, Lan focused on preparing the land for vegetable planting. She chose a sunny area near the shelter that was easily accessible to water. She cleaned the area, removing weeds and large rocks. Using a hoe and shovel, Lan loosened the soil and mixed in compost or organic fertilizer to improve soil nutrients. Days 11 to 13, planting vegetables. Lan divided the prepared land into rows and planted seeds for vegetables, such as mustard greens, water spinach, and herbs like Vietnamese mint and basil. She watered the plants regularly and tended to them daily, protecting them from weeds and pests. Lan learned to identify and address issues with plant health, ensuring the vegetables thrived. Chapter 3, Coexisting with Wildlife. Days 14 to 16, Encounter with Wild Boar. One day, while harvesting vegetables, Lan spotted a large wild boar near her garden. Although initially anxious, Lan remained calm and kept a safe distance. She learned to establish natural barriers, such as green fences, to protect her vegetable garden from the wild boar. Days 17-19, Observing the Eagle. On a clear morning, Lan looked up and saw an eagle soaring high in the sky. She felt fortunate to witness this majestic sight and sensed a deeper connection with nature. Lan spent time observing the eagle and noted its characteristics. Chapter 4, Caring for Vegetables and Fish. Days 20-25, Garden Maintenance. Lan continued to care for the garden, harvesting vegetables and monitoring plant health. The vegetables grew well, and Lan regularly checked soil moisture to ensure adequate watering. She also addressed plant diseases and pests as they arose. Days 26 to 30, Maintaining the Fish Pond. Lan checked the fish pond daily, feeding the fish and keeping the water clean. She observed the fish's growth and adjusted water conditions as needed. Lan felt satisfied as she saw the fish thriving. Chapter 5, Observing Swans and Seagulls. Days 31 to 35, White Swans. One day, Lan saw a pair of white swans swimming in her pond. She felt joy and peace as she watched them. Lan spent time observing the swans, feeling a profound sense of harmony with nature. Days 36 to 40, Seagulls. On a weekend, a flock of seagulls arrived at Lan's pond. They flew overhead and landed near the water. Lan observed them with delight, appreciating the deep connection she felt with the wildlife. Chapter 6, Maintaining Daily Life. Days 41 to 45, Repairs and Maintenance. Lan continued her daily life, which included cutting bamboo for shelter repairs and maintaining the garden and fish pond. She had adapted to the presence of wildlife and learned to live peacefully with them. Lan felt content with her self-sufficient lifestyle. Days 46 to 50, embracing self-sufficiency. Lan embraced the self-sufficiency and harmony with nature she had achieved. She learned to handle various issues in daily life, from repairing her shelter to caring for plants and animals. Chapter 7, Preparing to Leave. Days 51 to 53, Clean up and farewell. As the 53rd day approached, Lan began preparing to conclude her forest stay. She cleaned the area, harvested her final vegetables, and checked the fish ponds one last time. Lan felt proud of her achievements and the valuable lessons she had learned. In the end, Lan left the forest with a heart full of memories and a deep appreciation for the simple life and harmony with nature. She returned home with a new perspective on the world and herself, ready to share her valuable experiences with others. I hope this translation captures the essence of Lan's journey and conveys the detailed experiences she had while living in the forest.